Who gives Alex to be wed to Kevin?
Her mom and I.
Okay.
What was your name?
Go ahead, get your bride. All right. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of the Father, and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you all. And also with you. I'm doing that for you Catholic friends. Family and friends, we've come together in the presence of God to witness the marriage of Kevin and Alex and to surround them with our love and our prayers and to share in their joy. Why don't we center each other? Okay. Okay, so pictures. It's always about the pictures. You guys' love and support and encouragement to them will be an invaluable part of their new life together. So we ask for God's blessing upon them so that they may be strengthened by their lives together and grow in their relationship with the Lord. I've known you, Alex, your whole life, and I've had the great privilege to watch you grow and mature, becoming a beautiful woman inside and out. Kevin, I've known you far less time, but have watched you, and we Fury men do that with our people, if you know what I mean. You are a man of conviction and character, and your love for Alex is obvious. And I therefore love you and embrace you, and I'm glad you're joining our extended family. It is an honor to perform your wedding to Alex, and I'm so proud of both of you guys. I'm going to share a little bit. I love preaching when my family's here because then I can do like a 3-hour sermon. Many a times I've seen Alex fall asleep in church. I knew that was quitting time. Well, God gave us marriage for the greatest expression of love between a man and a woman. And in marriage, a woman and a man belong to each other, and with affection and tenderness freely give themselves to each other. Marriage is a God-ordained, and it is a holy covenant. Marriage is not an act, but it is a lifelong relationship in the making and can only become what you two make of it. So make it a high ambition to fulfill the vows you will make today to love your spouse. Because love will never fail your marriage. You can love one another for a lifetime by centering your lives on Christ and keeping the covenant you are about to make. And vows are promises not about what you will receive, but about what you will give. And the greatest evidence that I share at every wedding of a healthy marriage is when both spouses are willing to work on improving the relationship. May you both work at making this the best lifelong relationship possible. And always remember to remain humble with each other, honoring God who will guide you. With this gift of marrying one another comes a profound responsibility to protect the bond you share. For it is only with continual care that your love is truly secure in the face of life's inevitable changes and challenges. Remember that the power of faith can conquer all obstacles. Healthy marriages need a growing relationship skill set. So stay teachable, recognizing you each need to be continual learners. Being teachable is knowing that there is more to learn about any subject, including having a successful marriage. Capacity or ability to successfully navigate a troubling situation increases your capacity, and as you learn, it will increase your ability to handle the varying challenges you guys will experience. And that will lead to what's called relational maturity. And that maturity is the ability to apply what you have learned at the time and in the way it is needed in your marriage. So what you now got, everything that's brought you to this place, is not enough to carry you forward. you will still need to be students of marriage. Remember that you are the only person you can change in your marriage. How many know that by experience? And when you change, guess what? Your marriage changes. So the vows which you are about to exchange serve as a verbal representation of the love you pledge to each other. For it is not the words you will speak today that will bond you together as one, but it is the commitment that each of you makes within your soul to each other. So we're going to exchange the vows. And they have written their own vows. So Kevin, why don't you read your vows to Alex? Wait a minute. Can everybody hear him? Well,
Everybody
speak.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we need to turn this. Hold his hand. This would be awesome.
Actually gonna start this one with a story just because it perfectly encapsulates and it happened today before I've made the final changes. I've never met someone in my entire life that knows me better than Alex. And I started off with a little funny story. We're not supposed to talk to each other, see each other today, and she figured out a way to get a message to me because she knew that I forgot to print this out.
You need the mic because
Yeah, we need
put
the mic.
mic on.
Start that again.
From the top. I've never met anybody that knows me as well as... Yeah.
There you go.
I've never met anyone who knows me as well as Alex, and I'm going to start with a little story that just today happened, not an hour ago. I showed up after running my errands to grab everything, to get everything together, helping all the friends and family that pulled this together. And Alex knows me so well, she had the foresight to know that I forgot to print this piece of paper out and found a way to get a message to me to remind me that I should probably do that before we did it. So, but in all honesty, so 3 years ago today, I thought I was just going on a date with a girl from Tinder that I could have sworn was a fake profile. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I was hoping it would be the best case scenario. It turned out to be better than anything I could have imagined. You were everything I could have ever wanted and more than I knew I ever needed. And on that first date, I met a girl who had a strong sense of family. You were easy to talk to. Showed a bit of your competitive side when you whipped me in mini golf. She hasn't beat me since, though. Alex, you're beautiful inside and out. I'll never fully comprehend what I did to deserve someone like you. Be grateful every single day. I cherish every single moment spent with you, from firing movie quotes back and forth and laughing till we can't breathe, wandering aimlessly as we travel around to new places, or just relaxing at home. Every single moment we spend together is special. Now here we are on the day that we've both been talking about for so long. Truth be told, and as you know, it was on a hike on these trails that I knew someday we'd be standing up here on a day like today. Alex, I promise to always love you with everything that I have. I promise to listen when you need an ear. When things get hard, I promise to be there with you every step of the way as your teammate in life. I promise to celebrate in the good times and cherish each moment with you, no matter the season. I promise to be faithful to you and put our future family first. And I promise to support you in your endeavors and lend you a hand when it's needed. Most importantly, I promise to always be the best version of myself as your husband, the future father of your children, and your best friend for now and as long as we both shall live.
Very sweet.
Kevin Alexander Botsford. A little over 3 years ago, I went on a date with a guy. Little did I know that first date would change the rest of my life. I knew after that first date that I had to see you again and again and again, as I felt a magnetic force pull me to you. There is not a single doubt in my mind that God places on this earth to be together. The way we can finish each other's sentences and movie quotes, to laughing until we cry on a daily basis, to support each other's goals and dreams in life. You are everything I could ever ask for in a partner and husband. loving, respectful, kind, comforting, a good listener, hardworking, funny, talented, goal-driven, and extremely selfless. I can't wait for our life together and all the adventures to come. I cannot wait to see you become an amazing father one day. With the continued support of our family and friends, our marriage will always continue to grow and be unstoppable. COVID may have postponed our original plans, but the support of our family and friends, we are here standing today. You are my best friend and my soulmate. There is still a part of me today that cannot believe that I'm the one that gets to marry you. I am so honored to be your wife. I promise to love you in good times and in bad. When life seems easy and when it seems hard. When our love is simple and when it's an effort. I promise to support you and respect you. I promise to listen to your advice and occasionally take it. I promise to cheer on the Packers, win or lose. I promise to always make you laugh and comfort you when you cry. I promise to always be your adventure buddy out in the world and your comfort at home. I promise to always admire your huge, strong, kind, and determined heart. I promise to love and protect the families we have, the family we are becoming, and our family that is to come. I promise this in front of God, our family and friends today, and every day for the rest of my life. I love you.
That's beautiful, except for the Packers thing. Oh, great. You can hold hands again. What will you two share to symbolize your love and commitment?
Our rings.
Nick? Okay. You're gonna, okay. Before you do anything, for thousands of years, couples have exchanged rings as a symbol of their vows. These bands, though beautiful, do not have their value in and of themselves, but are made precious by the two of you wearing them. For these rings are the outward sign that your love and commitment is always present and it's always visible, and your future is always together. Kevin, place a ring on Alex's finger and repeat after me. Alex, I give you this ring
Alex, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my covenant before God.
as a symbol of my covenant before God.
I choose you to be my wife,
I choose you to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Alex, place a ring on Kevin's finger and repeat after me. Kevin, I give you this ring
Kevin, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my covenant before God.
as a symbol of my covenant before God.
I choose you to be my husband,
I choose you to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to
from
hold
this day forward.
from this day forward.
Beautiful. For as much as this man and this woman have promised to be faithful and true to each other and have witnessed the same before God and this company by spoken vows and by the giving and receiving of rings in pledge, they enter now into a new estate. As a minister of Jesus Christ, I pronounce them husband and wife. And what God has joined together, no man can separate. Kevin, you may kiss your bride.